The View co-host Sunny Hostin's husband, Emmanuel Hostin, has been accused of federal insurance fraud.
Sunny Hostin, her husband accused of committing federal insurance fraud in a...
This scandal feels like something straight out of a suspenseful crime novel, but it's all too real and making headlines. Sunny Hostin, co-host of The View and a well-known advocate for media ethics and justice, is now at the heart of a whirlwind of allegations and rumors. Her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, a renowned orthopedic surgeon, is at the center of what legal experts are calling the most significant RICO case in New York since the Mafia era. The accusations are shocking, the potential consequences immense, and now, Sunny herself is reportedly caught up in this tangled web of deceit. The story is unbelievable, the stakes incredibly high, and the plot twists continue to unfold.
If she didn't really know what was going on, right, which is what she's probably going to say later, oh, I had no idea what my husband and his associates were doing. We'll wait and see what that is, but I think it's pretty freaking ironic.
Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, renowned for his successful orthopedic practice in Manhattan, is one of 200 defendants named in a massive lawsuit filed by American Transit, a major insurance company. The charges accuse him of fraud, kickbacks, and illegal billing practices, allegedly spanning years, as outlined in a 698-page complaint. Dr. Hostin is accused of performing unnecessary surgeries and submitting fraudulent claims to the insurance company in exchange for undisclosed compensation. The case, filed under the Federal Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, RICO, is aimed at dismantling large-scale criminal operations. In this case, the focus is on a coordinated fraud scheme involving medical professionals exploiting New York's no-fault insurance laws. The documents reveal that he knowingly provided fraudulent medical services, including arthroscopic surgeries. The penalties under RICO are severe. Damages could be tripled, meaning the lawsuit's financial claims could soar into the billions. However, for Dr. Hostin, the financial consequences may be overshadowed by the personal ramifications. If convicted, he could face life in prison. Although the legal battle is only beginning, its impact is already being felt in his personal life, with Sunny Hostin also caught in the fire.
According to the documents, he knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services, including arthroscopic surgery.
The recent revelation that Sunny Hostin may have played a role in covering for her husband has sent shockwaves through the public. Rumors are circulating that she helped conceal money linked to the alleged fraudulent activities, possibly even facilitating the transfer of funds to shield them from investigators. While these claims remain unproven, they have sparked a frenzy of speculation and tarnished Sunny's public image. As a staunch advocate for justice and accountability, the possibility that she could be involved in such a scandal is both ironic and deeply unsettling for both her supporters and critics.
Emmanuel denied the allegations via a statement through his lawyer, telling Daily Mail that his client, quote, denies each and every allegation and that the lawsuit is a blanket
The allegations against Sunny Hostin suggest that her legal expertise, honed during her time as a federal prosecutor, may have been used to assist her husband in hiding financial irregularities. One unverified report claims she helped Emmanuel funnel funds through a network of shell companies, using her knowledge of legal loopholes to keep the transactions hidden. Another rumor posits that she acted as an intermediary, negotiating with third parties to ensure the money remained untraceable. While none of these claims have been substantiated, the mere rumors are enough to severely damage her reputation. For someone who has built her career on holding others accountable, the question arises: how does she explain being accused of such actions? The allegations, whether true or not, strike at the very core of her credibility and public persona.
RICO case ever filed in the state of New York. You guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia.
Contradictions between Sunny Hostin's public persona and the accusations now swirling around her only add fuel to the fire. On The View, she has long been a vocal critic of corruption and the abuse of power, consistently calling for greater transparency and accountability in both politics and the private sector. She has positioned herself as a champion for the underdog, someone who speaks truth to power and demands integrity from public figures. Yet, if the allegations prove to be true, it would mean that behind the scenes, she was engaging in the very behaviors she has spent her career condemning. This stark contrast between her public advocacy for justice and the accusations against her has created a storm of disbelief and confusion, leaving many to question the authenticity of her long-held principles.
He was scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services.
Critics have wasted no time in pointing out the apparent hypocrisy, and social media has been ablaze with commentary. Many are calling for Sunny to address the allegations directly, with some even demanding her resignation from The View, arguing that her credibility as a commentator is irreparably damaged. However, others are urging caution, emphasizing that the allegations remain unproven and that Sunny deserves the presumption of innocence until more concrete evidence emerges. But the court of public opinion isn't the only concern Sunny faces. Legal experts warn that if investigators find evidence linking her to the alleged fraudulent activities, she could face charges herself. The potential consequences could be catastrophic, not just for her career, but for her personal life as well. A conviction could lead to prison time, financial ruin, and the loss of everything she has worked so hard to build. With her reputation on the line and the stakes higher than ever, Sunny's next steps will be crucial in navigating both the legal and public fire.
Of Sunny Hostin on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of...
The rumors surrounding Sunny and Emmanuel Hostin have also extended to their financial dealings, with some speculating that the couple may have lived beyond their means, potentially relying on the alleged fraudulent income to maintain a lavish lifestyle. While Sunny has not been known for flaunting wealth, reports indicate that the couple owns multiple properties, including a luxurious home in Westchester County. This has led to questions about how they finance these assets and whether any of the funds tied to the alleged fraud were used for personal expenses. As investigators dig deeper, these financial aspects could become a critical part of the case, further complicating the already murky situation for the couple.
Some nefarious stuff. But let's just not forget who she is. She's been, for years, lecturing America about morality, inequality, systemic...
Adding another layer of complexity to the unfolding drama is the role Sunny's celebrity status may have played. According to some reports, American Transit has accused her of using her public platform to sway public opinion and discredit the lawsuit against her husband. In a fiery statement, Sunny fired back, accusing the insurance company of launching a smear campaign against her family, calling the lawsuit a desperate attempt to avoid paying legitimate claims. She has vowed to fight back, even threatening a multi-million-dollar countersuit for defamation. However, critics argue that her aggressive response is a calculated distraction, intended to shift focus away from the allegations against her husband, and now, potentially, against her as well. The combination of her high-profile status and her fierce defense of her family only intensifies the scrutiny, leaving many to question whether her actions are an effort to deflect or a genuine fight for justice.
Now, he's just accused, and this accused in a lawsuit after some time of investigation could ultimately become a federal indictment. The
case has also sparked broader questions about the ethics of media personalities and the blurred lines between their public and private lives. As a co-host on The View, Sunny has frequently offered her insights on high-profile legal cases, drawing from her experience as a former prosecutor. However, now that she finds herself at the center of a federal investigation, some are questioning whether she can continue to comment on such issues with any degree of credibility. Can someone potentially implicated in a major legal case still claim the moral high ground? The narrative surrounding Sunny and her husband is further complicated by the sheer scale of the RISO case. With 200 defendants named in the lawsuit, the case is expected to drag on for years, involving an exhaustive discovery process and countless legal maneuvers. Each defendant will likely attempt to distance themselves from the central allegations, creating a complex web of shifting alliances and conflicting testimonies. For Sunny and Emmanuel, this means that the spotlight will remain firmly on them, with every new development closely scrutinized by both the media and the public. The road ahead promises to be long and fraught with challenges, and the impact on Sunny's career and public perception will only intensify as the case unfolds.
We know Sunny Hostin and her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, are preparing for a legal battle to fight accusations that he committed federal insurance fraud.
Emotional toll from the legal and financial ramifications of this scandal is undeniable. The human cost is profound, and navigating such a public and deeply personal crisis is no small feat. For Sunny, the stakes are particularly high. As a mother, how does she shield her children from the fallout? As a wife, how does she reconcile her loyalty to her husband with the possibility that he may have committed serious crimes? And as a public figure, how does she maintain her composure and credibility in the face of such damning accusations? The pressure is immense, and the emotional strain is likely taking its toll on every aspect of her life. The scandal has already begun to affect Sunny's professional life. While she continues to appear on The View, there's a noticeable tension in her on-screen presence. Viewers have observed that she seems more guarded, with her usual fiery commentary softened by the weight of her personal struggles. Behind the scenes, rumors suggest that network executives are closely monitoring the situation, evaluating the potential fallout if the allegations against her gain more traction. For now, Sunny remains a key part of the show, but her future on the panel is far from certain. The uncertainty surrounding her personal and professional life creates an atmosphere of tension, with many wondering how much longer she can juggle the demands of both worlds.
Saying that it's a money grab, and they're also going to countersue for millions of dollars by...
The story surrounding Sunny Hostin and her husband, Dr. Emmanuel Hostin, continues to grow more tangled by the day. If the first chapter was shocking, the unfolding drama is far from over. While the case against Dr. Hostin has already captured widespread attention, it's not the only storm brewing in their lives. Sunny now finds herself entangled in multiple high-profile legal battles that could potentially shatter her personal and professional life even further. Among these is a high-profile lawsuit filed by Melania Trump, adding another layer of complexity to her already precarious situation. Additionally, another explosive case brought forward by Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman is adding to the mounting pressure. With legal challenges coming at her from multiple directions, Sunny is facing crises on all fronts, and the stakes couldn't be higher. As the battle intensifies, the question remains: can she weather this storm, or will it be too much to overcome? The road ahead is uncertain, and the consequences of these legal battles will reverberate across both her career and her personal life.
She is self-appointed. She knows everything. It's great to see her ego take this hit, but I think it will be short-lived.
It's amazing to listen to her talk about.
Let's start with a lawsuit involving First Lady Melania Trump. Yes, you read that correctly. Melania is reportedly suing Sunny Hostin and others from The View for defamation, a claim stemming from on-air comments Sunny made about Melania's personal life and alleged intentions during Donald Trump's presidency. According to rumors, the lawsuit accuses Sunny of defaming Melania by claiming that she actively sabotaged Donald Trump's political career. If you followed The View, you might remember Sunny's fiery remarks about Melania, where she suggested that the First Lady hated her husband and had no interest in his political ambitions. Sunny even speculated that Melania's actions, including her public statements on reproductive rights, were part of a deliberate effort to undermine Donald Trump's campaign. In one particularly heated segment, Sunny boldly stated that Melania didn't want to be First Lady anymore and was actively working to destroy her husband's chances. Sunny also made the infamous comment that Melania allegedly disliked Christmas, which ignited a social media frenzy. While some viewers found Sunny's candor refreshing, others saw it as crossing a line, and it appears Melania herself is among those who were offended. In the lawsuit, Melania's legal team reportedly argues that Sunny's statements were not only false, but also damaging to her reputation. The First Lady is said to be seeking a staggering sum in damages, rumored to be in the hundreds of millions. The lawsuit adds yet another layer of turmoil to Sunny's already complicated legal situation, raising questions about the limits of free speech and the potential consequences for public figures who speak out.
Here's some news for you. The former First Lady has been noticeably absent on her husband's campaign trail.
Everything else great for this country. So what do you love most about your husband?
Melania Trump's legal move has sent shockwaves through both political and entertainment circles, raising significant questions about free speech and accountability in the media. For Sunny, it's a direct assault on her credibility and her role as a public commentator. While her representatives have yet to issue a detailed response, insiders suggest that Sunny is prepared to fight back aggressively. Sources close to the situation claim that her legal team is considering a countersuit, alleging that Melania's lawsuit is an attempt to silence Sunny and stifle critical commentary. It's a bold strategy, but one fraught with risks. If the court rules in Melania's favor, the financial and reputational fallout could be catastrophic for Sunny, further complicating her already precarious situation.